shall follow me, follow me all my days. Mercy, yeah, it's all good. Days of my life. Oh, 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 oh. Running scared. Hey Jessie, how you doing, Queen? Oh, negativity, I've never let you go. You're never mad at me, love with me. Goodness and mercy shall follow me, follow me. Excuse me, all my days. See, I shouldn't have ate that chip before I got on here. Follow me, yeah. Hello, she's. I don't know what that is, y'all. That ain't cute. It's all good, it's all good. I shouldn't have ate that chip. And I lift you higher. Lovely. It's a lifestyle, hey. I'll never let it go. Happy New Year, yes. Thank you, Queen. Mercy, follow me, follow me, all my days. Goodness and mercy shall follow me, all of the days of my life. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, 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 oh. It's a good oldie but goodie. What? The goodness. Follow me. All the days of my life. Hey. One thing. What? Hey. Hey, babe. All of these days of my life say, yes. All of the days of my life, surely your goodness shall follow you. Mercy shall follow me. Well, all of my days, hallelujah. All my days. Follow me. All of the days of my life. Hallelujah. Oh, hey, the days of my life. See it's your grace. See it's your grace. Hey, bye. What? All of the days of my life. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Jess. How you doing, Queen? Thank you so much for tuning in to Soulful Sundays here with who? Countess B, where I am here to create, motivate, and inspire you while you are on your journey to healing and wholeness. Hello, Cousin Cindy. How is everybody doing today? You know, it's been a very busy hustle bustle all week, right? You've been planning pretty much all month or the last few months for such a moment such as this, as the holiday season. And the holiday season is coming to an end. For some people are also celebrating Kwanzaa, which just started yesterday, and then Three Kingsmen, which I do believe that starts on January 6th. So there's still other holidays that are going on, but the big crescendo of them all is pretty much over. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are relaxing. Listen, the reason why you guys are seeing me on this late is because I took full-fledged opportunity of self-care today, okay? I woke up, I watched virtual service this morning, then I had some brunch, watched some comedy, took a nap. You guys, listen, it felt so good, and took my time to get ready to present myself to you today. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in today at Soulful Sunday. This is the last Soulful Sunday of 2020, you guys. Wow, it's been a year. It certainly has been a year. And that is not to, discredit anything that people have been going through or are currently going through. But, I got to go out with a bang, with some type of motivation. If you're up to it. If you're not, that's cool. Be okay with not being motivated. Be okay with not wanting to do anything. And that's okay too. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge that in yourself. Because if you force yourself to do something, it's going to be half, the rest. It's just not going to come out to your fullest ability until you are ready and until you are able to be intentional about it. So today's topic is intentionally impactful, and I felt like this would be really great as we are transitioning into 2021, and figured, kind of give everybody a jump start of, being intentional when you're setting those New Year's resolves, those New Year's resolutions. Everybody always has like the most infamous one, to, lose weight. That's the biggest one. That's how, everyone usually around this time, pre-COVID, signing up for new gym memberships, because on Jan 1, everybody's going to be doing their best that they can, right? To get that goal body that they want. And just think about when you do set any type of resolve or any type of resolution, what is it for? What is the purpose? We want to be intentional while we are setting these resolves. Okay, so maybe your intention to lose weight is not for vain, it's for longevity of life. Or you want to get more fit so that way you can be more active in, say, speaking engagements. Believe it or not, if you are more physically active, you'll be able to be a little bit more, have a little bit more endurance during speaking engagements. You won't be as out, winded, or, you can think on top of your toes as well, because you've been like a little bit more active. It activates something in your mind when you're active physically. And I wanted to say, don't just set these resolves just because it's the cliche resolve, but really intentionally think about it, and intentionally think about what steps you're going to take to get there, what steps you're going to take to at least achieve it, and make sure that they're not only impactful, but they're realistic. Don't do anything that's going to be just way too much. You know what I mean? Because when it's too much, you're not going to want to do it. And that's why most resolves end up aborting by the end of January, Jan 31. It's like, okay, I'm over it. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure it's chunks. Say if it's like, I want to be a better steward of my money, and I want to save, say, $1,000 in my account by, I don't know, such and such date. Be intentional about it. What steps are you going to take? Are you going to set up a special kind of account that you're not going to have access to? Maybe it's just an online account that you don't have access to an ATM, right? Let's really flesh out step by steps about these intentions and what impact you want to make, whether it be for yourself or whether it be for your family or your community, or even far beyond, right? So let's kind of break those down a little bit, right? And I had a couple of subtopics I kind of wanted to go into. And the first one is, which is my favorite thing, love. I love love. Anybody who knows me knows that I love love. And it's just a beautiful experience. It's a euphoric feeling, yes, but the endurance of love and the being a recipient and giver of love is such a beautiful journey. And I want to challenge you to love intentionally. And it doesn't even have to be a romantic type of love. It can be a love for your family, a love for your friends, a love for your clients. You know, love intentionally with purpose. And I had the pleasure, because I'm a part of the Worship Arts and Restoration Ministry, headed by Minister Melody Thompson. And I was able to be a part of a virtual talent show for a women's prison. And it was amazing. And so many different talents, so many different ways to express that Jesus is the reason for the season, and ways to empower. And Pastor Joy had said something that left such an indelible mark on my heart and my mind. She said that love is not a feeling. It is not based on emotion, because those are conditional. Feelings are fleeting, right? What she said is love is caring on purpose. And I was like, wow, that's deep. Because you have to choose to want to love. Honestly. You have to choose to want to serve. You have to choose to want to care. It is a choice. It is a choice to be intentional with the way you love. And if you intentionally love, if you intentionally care, if you intentionally serve, can you imagine what kind of impact that can have on your family, on your friends, on your community? Can you imagine that? Just think about it. Caring on purpose. I was like, wow. Like, that made me love even more, because I love to care. I love to serve. I love to give. That is the kind of heart God has given me. Especially an evangelistic heart. Like, I love people. And love to engage with people. So as you can imagine, this pandemic, not being able to engage as much in person is kind of a little hard for me, but I have learned to virtually be able to still serve, to still be able to care, and care with intention, care on purpose. So that's my first charge to you as we're going into the new year, closing out this one hell of a year. I ain't even gonna keep it PC. It's been one hell of a year, you guys. So we're closing out and going into new one. I charge you to love intentionally. And as Pastor Joy said, care on purpose. The second one I wanted to point out is to be and exist intentionally. So I know there are a lot of people, no matter what stage they are in life, that are still redefining their purpose, redefining who they are. And it could get a little discouraging if you had certain goals that you did not meet according to your own timeline, according to your family's timeline, according to society's timeline, right? So then you're reevaluating your purpose. You're reevaluating who you even are, right? And then you're like, okay, well, if you don't feel that you have a purpose, sometimes you just exist. I don't know if you guys seen The Family That Prays. It's a really great Tyler Perry movie. And the one thing I loved in the story, she's like, girl, is you living or is you just existing? And I just loved it because it just made just that small tweak of the word. They may seem very similar, but one is intentional and one is just very just non-intentional at all. Like no type of oomph, no type of effort. So what I wanted to kind of switch it around is to be and exist intentionally. Be and exist on purpose. Even if you are still trying to figure out what your purpose is, still be the best version of yourself that you can be today. I don't care if it is, I'm just, a student right now. No, you're not just a student. You are a person who is investing their time and money to add value to your future, to your purpose, and to whatever demographic you are going to be serving. So rather than saying, I'm just, we're going to take away just, because just minimalizes your efforts. And you're going to say it like confidence and affirmative. That's why they call them affirmations, because it's a confident affirmation. It's affirmative. Like you are so confident in it that you're not even shaking in it. So you could be like, I am an astute student. I am an intelligent student. I am a student that is going to make change. You know what I'm saying? So change your vocabulary. Exist on purpose. Exist and be intentional. Okay? So I want to charge that with you. In what ways are you minimalizing your own efforts? In what ways are you not giving yourself enough credit? It is okay to give yourself credit, because if you don't do it, who else is going to do it? Because sometimes, I'm telling you, the world could be so cold. It can be. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to have the supporters I have. But I didn't always have supporters. I didn't always have people who had my back and best intentions. I didn't always. So there's going to be those dark, lonely moments where you're going to have to be your best cheerleader. So what words are you speaking to yourself that can be hindering you from being and existing intentionally? Reevaluate your talk. Self-talk is so big. And as I say, you're manifesting whatever you say. It's true. Words are seeds. So if you're putting that out there in the atmosphere, that's going to create your very environment that you may be struggling with. Think about it. So let's change our talk so that way we can change our environment as well as our perspective and our peripheral. Okay? So, lastly, I wanted to talk about is once you get that confidence in who you are in the moment right now, start thinking about what is your purpose. What you thought your purpose may have been, maybe that was your purpose then, that was the season now is a new season. What is your purpose? And once you figure what that is, go after it with every gusto that you got. Every gusto that you got. Pursue it intentionally. Pursue your purpose intentionally. You chase it. Chase it. And each time you see opportunities, don't think that the opportunity was presented to you in vain. Pursue it. Pursue it. And even if it may be something you may have visited before, it's almost like a movie. Each time you watch the movie, you get a different revelation each time. Maybe the first time around, you didn't get the revelation that you were supposed to get. So maybe you got to walk through them doors again. Maybe you got to take that class again. Maybe you had to take an incomplete in class. It's okay. It is okay. Because if that opportunity is presented to you again, this is your opportunity to pursue it intentionally. And you know what? Guess what? Okay, I may have got it. You say you may have gotten incomplete in that class before. Hello, Miss Desiree. Maybe you got an incomplete in that class before. Maybe you got an incomplete in that job before. Maybe you got an incomplete. And whatever it was in that season of your life, guess what? You got prior knowledge. And when you have prior knowledge, you have a little bit of a leg up because you know how to conduct yourself. You know how to move a little different. You know what traps not to get into. And that could even be dating, baby. Okay, let me tell you, my 20s, they taught me a lot. They taught me a lot of how I want to be loved and who is willing to deserve my love. Okay, those relationships got an incomplete. And guess what? It just added more crowns to my jewels. I knew how to ask for what I want. I knew how to request what I needed and advocate for myself. So maybe those relationships were incomplete. They're not a failure. They were just stepping stones to be the better version of yourself. Because like I say, I don't regret any of the relationships I ran. They have developed me into the beautiful woman that I am today, honey. And now I am in such a beautiful relationship that I can fully embrace and enjoy. Because I went through the hiccups, I went through the mess ups, and now I can really enjoy and pursue that relationship with purpose and intention. Healed, because healing is everything. Healing is everything. But you get lifelong lessons in between while you are on your way to healing, you guys. So I'm just going to wrap it up real quick. Thank you guys for tuning in right now. Hello, Fawns. Hello, Stephanie. So, intentionally impactful. 3 ways that you can do that. First one is to love intentionally, love with purpose, care on purpose. 2, be and or exist intentionally. Be purposeful with your existence. Use every bit and fiber of skill and being and personality and charisma that God has planted into you. And number 3, pursue your purpose intentionally. Taking life's lessons that you have endured so far, applying them to your future, and pursuing those opportunities that you may have missed, may have gotten incomplete, or maybe brand new to you, but they are in alignment with you and are presented for a purpose, so you can intentionally pursue your purpose, you guys. So thank you so much once again for tuning in. If this was something that was impactful for you, make sure to share this with other people, as well as, if you're watching this later on during the day, during the week, during the month, hey, even a year from now, I sometimes catch my replays from 3 years ago. Hit that hashtag replay. Also, to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos, there's 3 little dots in the corner. If you hit those 3 little dots, you could click subscribe and get the notifications, put it on, so that way you do not miss any of my lives, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you have a fantastic day. And remember, be intentional. Bye-bye.